Hello everyone and welcome along to Formula 2, of course our little road to Formula 1 here as we head to round 2 of the championship to Jeddah and Saudi Arabia. Bahrain was very successful for us. We took both victories in the sprint race and of course in the feature, after working our way up from 10th position. Very hot around here at the Jeddah Street circuit, not really my favourite circuit on the entire calendar. 3 DRS zones, one on the start-finish straight, one on that little backstretch and then one of course coming down into the final corner. We're really struggling in that first sector between 1 and 12, really in that kind of area. So we're struggling to find form in the car. We won't be getting a starting grid for this one as it is the sprint race. I can say that we actually have qualified better than we did at the previous round in Bahrain. We've actually qualified in 6th place, which does mean for the feature race with the top 10 reverse grid, we'll be starting from 5th place. Not really sure what we can get from there. Maybe a podium, maybe it's just going to be about survival. It is a tricky track after all, and certainly one that I don't really find the flow with, but for now it's about capitalising and making sure we score some decent points in this championship race. We capitalised back in Bahrain, we need to do so here as well. So we've got a tall order then to kind of match what we did back in Bahrain, but you never know, we've qualified fairly well. Oh, terrible start from Maloney. Gonna try and back out a little bit here on Benavides. Don't want to send it too deep around the outside. I think we've still got Maloney alongside us a little bit. Not too bad of a start. Gotta be careful of the curbs around here, especially in like this sort of sector because they are just about big enough to cause problems. Like that. Oh, that was bad. That was not ideal. Bit too hot into that corner, into 13. Whoop. Bit too hot out of it as well. Nice slide. Not a great start to this race. We're way wide there as well. There's a few too many mistakes coming in. Maloney might come straight back through. Oh, he's right there as well. They don't seem to have quite the pace that they had in Bahrain. Then again, quite a lot of that was late in the race, wasn't it? So we'll have to wait and see whether we have the same kind of fortunes around here. Iwasa sets the fastest lap of the race. Obviously retired a race back in Bahrain. Careful of that curb, Lewis. Horrific line. Just so much understeer in this car right now. I need more front wing. I think we're just taking too much aero off the car. Also, one thing I absolutely despise about modern racetracks is brake markers, right? They are so small and so hard to see. I've not got the best eyesight, so fair enough, but damn, they are hard to see. You just fly past everything. I think a lot of the time I'm just like overcommitting for a lot of these corners. Just need to kind of underdrive a little bit. I think that might actually be a little bit quicker right now. I just think a lot of it is just pushing this car way, way too hard. Just to really focus on like the exit of these corners. We are just so slow right now. Gap's out to 2 seconds to Benavides. I thought we qualified quite well. Clearly we qualified a lot better than our actual pace. I believe we can get a podium. Maybe. We'll see. Especially when they start battling like what they're doing now. Set a good final sector there. And they are battling very hard. Iwasa is obviously just gone. So bad. Oh my goodness me. Porsche is close. So close. I think he might actually get us out of the in the next DRS zone. Which may not be a bad thing, to be honest. Start using some of his pace. Although maybe we are actually pretty quick in a straight line. I think we are running fairly low wings around here, which makes sense with the understeer. Ha ha ha! So Porsche's there, and he does have DRS. Yeah, but look at the straight line speed that we've got. That was a poor exit. Now we're going to get a real understanding as to what our car's like in a straight line. Because Porsche is definitely close enough, and obviously has DRS. But again, he's just not really catching. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not expect that send from Porsche. Good move. I just didn't expect it, if I'm honest. Really important we got to keep up then. Keep off that curb. Oh, see, there's the understeer. Just as I was catching that slide. Look at how much space he's already pulled out. Oh my god. Turn, you absolute weapon. He's already pulled out more than a second. That's crazy. That's how bad that sector was for us. God damn. So we're not going to get DRS here, that's for sure. Let's see if we can maybe just still close up a little bit just because of how much faster we are on a straight line. Maybe... Oh, we did get DRS there. So maybe we'll get some DRS for the start-finish. But actually, we got some DRS here. Woo! Rough. Pourchaire's back. Well, he's with them now, so he's back with them. But yeah, he's up with that group now. Again, hopefully there is a little bit of battle between them. We have closed down a little bit on the group in general. Oh, I was looking at the MFD or whatever it was called. Nearly drove clean to a barrier. Imagine having a straight where they're not straights. Ha 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 ha. It's not dangerous at all. We've just completely lost track of the podium now. And we are the cork in the bottle. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of like, we're about halfway through the race now. Unless we have the same kind of tyre stuff that we had in Bahrain, where we had an all right pace. On the worn tyres, I think we're definitely not catching this group. I know there's a bit of a gap now, but I think that's more for some infighting rather than anything else. And they continue to have that infighting, it's fair enough. One felt slightly better, but we still didn't, well, we didn't gain anything, so there's that. It was slightly faster. Whoa, careful. That was not the moment I wanted that. Just on throttle. Rear trying to let go a little. It's given me some concern to the final few laps of this race. Zone's very close. Arthur as well. Where if we're not careful, we're going to get past like we did with Porsche. But again, that kind of drive off that corner, it's going to be enough to keep them at bay. If we keep doing that, like we need to nail that final corner every single time. That's the important bit. Just overdriving maybe the rear of the car a little bit again, particularly with the right foot. Like that. It's just, I have no throttle control. I do find it very hard in F123 at the best of times, but it's not been quite as interesting as the feature race at Bahrain. Finally, we get into the 46s though, so at least there's that. Then again, there is the whole mentality of, yeah, you can't win them all. A championship is defined by your worst results. If this is going to be a bad result, we'll take it. Same as having a look, but I think we're pretty good in the brakes in the final corner. Especially when you overdo it. Ha 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 ha! God damn it! Yeah, look at the gap now to Porsche. Bad few laps. We are literally just trying to tick them off and try and survive. More slides. Nice one. It's just every time I go near the curb, which should tell you that I should stay away from the curb, but I'm a touring car driver. Oh, is it a retirement from Porsche? I think it is.
Caution, caution.
Wow. What a place to be. They need to sort that car out. More than quick enough to battle for this championship. The AI's not very aggressive here. It's very disappointing. I want that AI aggression. I'm gonna feel that pressure. Right now, it just feels like if I don't make a mistake, they ain't going for it. F2, the F2 AI is like the prime example where it's like it can batter you out of the way because it's F2, isn't it? Yeah, he's closer than he's been. He's obviously going to get DRS here. Have to defend. I don't know where the braking point was. I was on the brakes way too early there. So hard to tell where the braking point was, but finally Maloney is through. Like, I was looking over at the right-hand side. I told you, I said earlier in the race, they're so small, the brake marker boards.
Position, that's us down a place.
Like, I think like, our grip's really dropped off. What's our tyres like? Yeah, the tyres are fairly battered. Let's put it that way. So, okay, one more lap, and we're done with this race. And then with one more race here, and then we're done with this track. And I am not a fan. Oh, my goodness me. Look, I was looking down the inside here. I think he's got an... Oh, he's still got an overlap, yeah. Oh, my God. Wow, wow, wow. Really big concerns for the feature race. Really big. For just our consistency and our pace over the race. I don't know what we can really do about it. That's the problem. I don't know what setup changes are going to fix that. Driver change it out. Iwasa has been completely dominant though. He's about to cross the line as the winner. And very well deserved. Meanwhile, we're fending off his teammate. And we got the straight line speed. So it's frustrating race. Very much a frustrating race that. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll take it. We'll take our top 5. Difficult race that one, but still we managed to finish inside the top 5, which was where we started. Fair enough. Obviously, we lost that position to Porsche, but then we gained it back when he retired from the race. It was a tricky one for Zane Maloney, who obviously started from the front row of the grid, dropped back, and then struggled behind us for a bit. Obviously, looking down the rear of the field, the only real shock in there is Porsche. I don't know what happened to Dennis Hauger, but either way, finding himself down in 21st position. Thought we'd take a quick look at the championship standings. Obviously, we are at the front of the championship by quite a margin as well, 17 points ahead of Arthur Leclerc heading into the feature race tomorrow, where we'll be starting from 6th place. Can we get our 3rd win of the season? We'll have to wait and see.